Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be talking about the present energy. The full moon portal is open and I want to give you an important update. I've already done a video about the 5 things you have to know for this full moon. It's an intense energy right now, and most of that energy may speak to you through dreams. If you're meditating right now, many insights may come to you in those moments of quietness. And it's actually really important to know, because many insights that are finding you right now are revealing to you what you should focus on for your journey, for your evolution, but also for your healing, for purification. This full moon is deeply connected with purification. So you purify your energy system, your body, so you can manifest the life you want to live, so you can focus on what is truly important for you, in a way that you can be helpful, practical, and purposefully driven in society, so we can together raise the frequency on this wonderful planet. So, of course, for you, I'm playing the painting Create Your World, where at the end you will see a guy painting the moon, which basically represents this concept, this idea that once we truly invest all our focus into something that matters to us, something that is meaningful to us, something that feels like a life's purpose, a life's mission, we can develop a whole life around it. Like, we can build a whole life around it. And it's always influential for those who may be inspired by our work. So this is the whole concept behind this painting. To anyone who would like to get prints of my art, you can find the link in the description to our art shop. I Draw My Passion. Go there and check it out. So before we start, I firstly want to read a message, something that I wrote down today. It's something that I'm posting on our Instagram community, AttractPassion. And today's message is actually really connected with what we'll be talking today about. And it goes like this: don't apologize for being who you are. Your uniqueness is your strength, so use it to build a life that resonates with your passions. Regardless of what others say, set bold and inspiring goals that light your soul on fire. Remember, life is about discovering your own path and truth. Others' opinions are mere perspectives, and that is something we have to remind ourselves, because so we can hear so many different stories and so many different ideas of others, even how spiritual awakening should look like. And we may kind of limit our own journey based by what we've heard, but we have to understand that our journey is our own, our unique, and nobody can tell you how it should look like or how it should be. You have to discover it for yourself. And that's why this full moon is so powerful, because it is helping you to purify your mind, your thinking patterns from the ideas that are not yours, that are not coming from your soul. And it can help you to see things more clearly. And in your dreaming time, your subconscious may bring you many of those realizations to you if you're remembering your dreams. If you're not remembering your dreams, I will give you a practice that can help you to kind of develop awareness around that. But even if it doesn't work, you can meditate and see what will come up. We all function completely uniquely, and each of us can find a way or a tool or a certain guidance that work for us. So the finish line was of this message was: trust in your vision and drive, for it holds the power to manifest the best outcomes for your highest good. So remember this, because you've come here to learn to be the creator. You've come here to learn to work with the energies, to manipulate the energies, to use what you found from your ancestors and make the best out of it. So many of you may find yourself right now healing the curses of your ancestors. So what does it mean? It means that you've been born in a family where there's many toxic patterns present, or emotional closeness, People don't know, like maybe your circle, family circle, doesn't know how to be vulnerable, how to, heal yourself through conversations. And you're the one that is discovering that for yourself. It means that you're healing the curses of your family ancestry. This is a profound work. Nothing mystical here. You can be more psychological around it and you say, well, I'm expanding my psychological understanding, or you can go into inner child healing and you're like discovering, oh, I'm healing my inner child because I want to pave a way for those who will walk after me, right? And however you want to explain this process, if you found yourself like you're the one in your family, each family, we have to know each family has at least one person somewhere who is waking up right now and paving a new way, healing the DNA. So those who will walk behind us will be able to live greater lives, and that is what we call a spiritual awakening. We are awakening our inner senses so we can understand better what life is all about and why we've come here at the first place. And this full moon right now, super moon, really strong one in Aquarius, has a lot to do with this process. So pay attention to your dreams firstly at this time, because in your dreams right now, usually 3 days before it and 3 days after it, there's the most potent energy. And if you pay attention to your dreams right now, you may notice that you're having really profound, vivid dreams right now. If it is happening to you as soon as you wake up, take a piece of paper and write down what you were dreaming about, because something happens if we start writing down our dreams. Usually we start awakening more memories from the dreams, and then reflect on that and ask yourself what could be a meaning behind it. Don't Google it, don't research it, but set a question to your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind will give you answers. You have to know that your subconscious mind is not objectifying things. Subconscious mind is just storing information. It's like a whole universe, your unique universe. Your subconscious mind works like your unique universe. As your conscious mind is observing and objectifying and sometimes criticizing and kind of putting things into boxes, your subconscious mind is just storing all of that. And in your dream time, then your subconscious is giving back to you those glimpses of what may be important at this life, or sometimes reflections on your progress, like, for example, if you're working on certain manifestation, something you would like to manifest, and then you start dreaming about already having those things. Those are glimpses where your subconscious mind is giving you signs that you are changing your energy and you're walking towards the life you're intending to live. But sometimes when we have to purify something, like certain fears, we have to deal with certain fears, you will have those dreams where those fears are coming to fruition in your dream time, so you can reflect on it and notice, okay, what's the core of this fear? Like what's kind of unresolved or unhealed within me? And then you just reflect on that and be completely objective around it. Don't be emotional. Just observe what may be coming up in this dreaming process and ask yourself deeply and honestly, ask your heart, what should I need to know from this dream, from this memory, from this whatever may happen? And if you're not remembering your dreams, there's a practice where you can train your mind to start remembering your dreams. Usually we may remember them as soon as we wake up. If we don't start thinking about our day, if we don't start focusing on something else, we may remember glimpses of them. And if we meditate on it or write them down, we'll awaken those memories. But if you can't remember them, you can do some other things. For example, in your daytime, when you will take time for yourself, just slow down, take 5 or 10 minutes and go into meditation and quiet down your thoughts, calm down your muscles, deepen your breathing, slow down your breathing. And as you will feel relaxed, start reflecting on how your life is going right now, how your life is going, and see if there's anything you're missing right now to understand, like why certain circumstances are repeating, why you're running in certain cycles and you kind of can't find a way out. And again, your subconscious mind will give you an answer. It will appear to you, usually as an intuitive insight or an inspiring idea. But here comes the thing. We have to grab those ideas. We have to grab those insights. If nothing comes to you, do this practice out in the nature. Do it at the time when your mind is the most calm. Usually it's in the middle of the day when we are a bit tired and we don't feel so creative or so focused on everything we have to do. So our mind calms down, and that is the time when we can easily access our subconscious mind. And that's where certain ideas may be revealed to you. If you learn to tap into the theta brainwave frequency, you see, most of the time we spend in our beta brainwave frequency. This is the state where we are alert, where we are thinking, sometimes criticizing or objectifying and so on. But when we start calming down, we get into alpha brainwave frequency. This is when we become creative, when we start to feel more calm, more relaxed. And if we keep up with the meditative process, we'll get into the theta brainwave frequency. In theta brainwave frequency, you will feel deeply relaxed. You will feel like you're not thinking about anything anymore. And in that state, if you set a question, usually it may happen around 5 to 10 minutes if you're already familiar with meditation. When you become better at it, you can access that state in 3 minutes or 2 minutes if you want. And in that state, if you set a question, answer will come to you immediately. It will just appear. And because the moon intensifies those energies, anything that needs to come to you at this time will come to you really, really fast. Sometimes also in conversations with others. Don't be surprised if in this time it may happen that you're hanging with your friend or your friends and you may receive really incredible insights through them. It's like the moment when they're channeling your higher self. Sometimes you are not open to the channeling and the information that needs to find your consciousness right now may come to you through others. It may also come to you through video. So pay close attention right now because many important things may be happening for you. I want to read a story for you, a short story. It comes from ancient Chinese culture, and it's a story by Chuang-Tzu, who was he was making swords. And the interesting thing about that story is that he was so precise with his craft that doesn't matter how busy he was, doesn't matter in what kind of rush he was, his work was always, it seemed like, perfect. He always did such an incredible job that his craft seemed like being completely perfect. So one day, Maharaja, for whom he was working the swords, asked that old man, like, is this a natural talent or is there some special technique that you use to create your remarkable results? And what he answered is really, really interesting. He said, it is concentration on the essentials. And then he said, I took to forging swords when I was 21 years old. I did not care about anything else. If it was not a sword, I did not look at it or pay any attention to it. Forging swords became my passion and my purpose. I took all the energy that I did not give in other directions and put it in the direction of my art. This is the secret to my mastery. And this is something that we have to understand at this point, at any point. Because if we really don't focus on what matters the most to us, we'll be just distracted. We are living in this age of information, but it's not a regular time. It's like we are living in truly extreme times of extremes. There's more and more information, and more information about anything that may trigger your attention right now. But only for those who are really focusing on what their intuition is saying, what their soul is saying, will be able to walk that path with clarity and integrity. That's why I'm reminding you to really focus on what is coming up right now for you. And whatever people are saying, like however this journey should look like, or however your life should be, or whatever is good for you and is not good for you, those are just opinions of others. Those are perspectives of others. That's why it's so important to understand that you have to have your own goals. You have to have your own dreams. You have to have your own vision that resonates with your passion. Whatever you've heard about spirituality, about self-development, about evolution of consciousness, about ascension, doesn't matter what you've heard. Focus on what's coming to you, because there's so much of misinformation. Even this interesting thing that's happening often in spiritual circles, when people are saying that money is bad and you shouldn't be rich if you're spiritually evolving. I don't know why people are saying that, because truly we are living in this matrix. Unfortunately, it's still running on money. And if we want to help others, if we want to live in abundance, and abundance truly means to be in abundance of everything, so you can be helpful for others, so together we can build a system that can be more beneficial and eventually, hopefully, run without a need for money. But even money, to manage money means to manage energy right, to manage your focus right. That's what I always say to you. I see money just as a symbol of ability to manage your energy and your focus well, because once you're able to organize your ideas with great amount of discipline and integrity, you can make money out of anything. And once you're able to do it, to study the right things, and if you listen to intuition, your intuition will say to you what to focus on, what to study. If you will study it and you will use what you've learned, put it into practice, build discipline around it so you can become consistent, you can make money with anything, and you will learn that money is not bad. It's just a byproduct of what I do, how well I'm able to invest my attention into something. But many people are following these ideas. It's bad, I should let go of everything if I want to spiritually evolve. Of course, we all choose our own paths. We all choose our own journey. But the point is that we focus on what is our calling. And this calling right now may be really, really loud. So remind yourself to stay focused right now, to meditate a lot, especially if you can outside in the nature, connect with Mother Gaia's energy. It will help you to purify your system. You may also notice that certain food will stop resonating with you for this, maybe this few days, or maybe for the next month. You see, moon is going in cycles. Every 28 days we have another full moon, and full moon starts a new cycle. And in this new cycle, you are going on a new path of evolution. And on that new path, something new may find you, a new set of knowledge may find you, a new realization may find you, or some new goals may come to you that you know you have to put them into fruition. So really focus on yourself right now. And remember that you came here to be the creator, to be the co-creator, to learn to not just to sense the energies as many empaths do, or empathic people do, but also to work with them, to transmute them. When you sense a negative energy, try to meditate on it and enlighten it with your understanding, which means that sometimes, we are always afraid of what we don't understand, and two most powerful emotions that are controlling us are fear and anger. And fear is what we don't understand, and anger is then expression of the lack of understanding. So enlightenment then is a complete understanding of who we are and why something is the way it is. That's why knowledge is power. But only when we implement it, meditate on it, put it into practice, then we can enlighten ourselves and let go or release of what doesn't serve us at this point of evolution anymore. So pay your attention to your dreams, pay your attention to what is intuitively coming up to you right now, and be mindful about your decisions. If something may feel like a heavy decision, take more time with it and meditate on it, like know what feels right. And always focus on who you are becoming. Like, what is that future version of yourself you're planning to embody every single moment more and more and more? Something I was talking about in the previous video, but also in the video about the 5 things you have to know for this full moon. So also go there and check it out. My friends, I hope you found something valuable today. I'm sending you all lots of love, blessings, and power. And I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting as well, a playful one. Really, I love this color. So let me know what this painting represents to you in the comment section. Also, let me know how you feel right now at this point and what inspired you here. So go and check out our Etsy shop, AttractPassion.com. Link is also in the description. Stay beautiful, stay magnificent, stay creative. Until next time, one love.